Hey guys, this is Locke. Today I actually kind of want to talk about preparation for Class Match 3. Because of the map, I'm assuming we will see a lot of double gunners, so I want to talk about how to play against them. So this is the team I'm using. I'm going to go through them right now. So I have Victoria, and I want you to pay attention to the missile resist in this build. She has 55% missile resist, which is key to this build. She's actually a key character for my preparation for her. Sorry, for Class Match 3. But we'll also quickly take a look at the others I'm using. I am also using Glaciala, who has a missile resistance of 20%. This is coming from both the Ifrit Esper and the mask card that she's using. Little Leela has a resistance of 15%, but she also has the TMR, which gives her the zombie re-race ability, so which is also key. So anyway, let's get into the match. So I made it that my Little Leela is the fastest of the three right now, and on the first turn I cast Protect. And then I try to position her so that she will not get one shot on the first round. I kind of took a look at where my enemies are, and I realized that is probably a good position to be at. She also has a height advantage from that point, so the enemy's sharpshoot has one less range because of where she is at. But with Victoria, so I used Kane's TMR to give her +1 move and the haste ability. Because Time Mage's Quicken ability will be banned in this class match, haste is basically the best way to get extra turns. And Kane's TMR gives me, a really good way of doing that, a really good way of rushing. So, this is my setup. So I have all three characters I'm rushing right away. And because, my double gunner enemy cannot use Quicken either, they need a turn to set up. So as you can see, they're trying to. This guy that I'm facing right now, he had no idea this is the build I'm using. So he's taking a moment to figure out, okay, what can I do? So he knows that he needs to at least, buff, or else everyone will hit with low damage. Gunners don't have high attack unless they're buffed. So that's why he's using Lucia to buff Frederica first, and then Frederica can sharpshoot, or she's going to use Revitalize, but she cannot barrage. And that's the reason why I kept my Glaciala and my Little Leela kind of close together, because I know that there's no way he'll be able to hit me right now. In case he had used both Lucia and Frederica and somehow managed to one-shot my Victoria, I mean, it's not going to happen right now, but, assuming that he did do that, then I will, keep charging with Glaciala, and who has the Revitalize buff, so she has, a lot of AP. And both Frederica and Lucia will need at least 2 turns not to hit, because the first turn they will have to just buff because they have no AP. So, if by some chance they're even able to take out Victoria, they have no AP left to do anything. So that's why this strategy kind of works, in my opinion. So same with Kane. Now, suppose all 3 of them had attacked, and Kane and all 3 of them somehow managed to kill Victoria. So the next turn comes. Kane does not have Immortal Spirit. He can die basically, and maybe my Little Leela's Holy can one shot him. I don't know, but he's playing a bit defensively. He spent a turn buffing, and now as you can see, I will one shot them because I can one shot Frederica. I can very definitely one shot Lucia because she is a wind element. So this is a rush strategy. Now, if I happen to get reflexed, then maybe I would lose. I don't know. I can't really plan for that. Well, maybe I could, but in a rush strategy, it's kind of hard to plan for that. But at least I only lose maybe 15% of my games, right? Instead of 100. So just to give you a little bit of history on this, I've talked to some guys that play in JP, and they said a lot of people use double gunners or even triple gunners on this map. You can't, because you can't quicken, your enemy will take maybe 2 turns to get to you. So in that time, you can maybe use Revitalize on Frederica first turn. You can use, a missile attack buff with Lucia or someone else on Frederica to pump her attack up. And on turn 2, you will be ready to go. And you don't even have to move. You can just, keep all 3 of them on a line. So that way, you're ready to attack right on turn 2, and your opponent spent the first turn moving towards you. So he is not able to, he's down on CT, so your missile attackers will have more CT to attack him. Like they will go first. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. I'm getting my words a bit jumbled here. Not used to talking, so kind of bear with me. But that's why double gunners were so preferred in this map. So I have my double gunners built up. I have my Frederica's Dream card maxed, but I just wanted to play something else. I wanted to try playing something else to see how it is like. So gunners are not overpowered. This is one rest strategy that works. There probably are other strategies that work too. You could probably play Agrius and build her very defensively to take out the double gunners, because Lucia will do little damage because she's Wind Element. Frederica will, she will hurt, but if you build Agrius to have high defense, Frederica does not have any defense piercing abilities, so she will still do little damage. And because there will be crystals on the map, when you're moving Agrius, you can pick up those crystals. So whatever damage you do take, you can kind of heal that up, and that kind of helps. For me, I prefer playing more offensively, so that's why I thought of this strategy. I have the Mask VC maxed. I have Victra. You might not have these things, so maybe you can't again come up with this exact same strategy that I'm using, but it works for me. I'm sure there are other strategies that work for you that you can probably find. You just have to think about it, and you have to kind of plan ahead. Like, next class match is not for another month or so, and I'm already kind of thinking about it. And a lot of people in the PvP servers are already playing games on this match just to kind of get used to it. Like, the heights and stuff are kind of different, and sometimes it might mess you up. Sometimes you can use that to your advantage. Having the ninja ability +1 move and +1 jump is really handy in this map, because it will help you to navigate these mountainous terrains. So in the second match, I'm gonna make a comment here about the mountainous terrain. So in this match, he kind of knows my strategy now. He said he wants to try going all out attack and see if he can play, now knowing what I'm going to do. So if you take a look at the map where he is positioned right now, he has the option of keeping the gunners up on the ledge kind of thing. But if he does that, he can only move right to left or left to right. He can't move up and down. The reason is because they only have jump 1, unless you give Frederica the ninja ability, but then she will miss out on either the range passive, or she'll miss out on the agility passive. So it might be an option, but you have to figure out what you're going to do. So if they are standing kind of where he's standing right now, which is behind that ledge, then they don't have the line of sight to use double shot and quadruple shot. So with quadruple shot and sharpshoot, he might actually be able to kill my Victra, maybe. But because he's standing behind the ledge, he can't do that. And if you see, he's actually kind of gonna try to move from out of the ledge, I think. I think that's what he's gonna do. I don't know. Let me see. Because I think that's what he's trying to do, because he needs to get that line of sight to help take down Victra. I think for sure one quadruple shot, which gives you 4 chains, plus Frederica's sharpshoot, will most likely kill Victra. And you know what? Like, let's assume that that's what he did. Somehow he had the line of sight and he killed Victra. Let's just assume that for a second. So, and maybe he used Cane as well. I don't know, or he didn't use Cane. Suppose just with the quadruple shot and a sharpshoot, Victra is dead. So, where my Glaciella is positioned right now, Glaciella will easily be able to get to them. And even if she doesn't one-shot them, she will definitely two-shot them. And because they don't have any AP, because they took out Victra, I can very easily, win. Because I know both of them don't have any AP, they're gonna just normal hit. And I could have used my Leela to give Glaciella Protect again, to make sure that she survives the normal hits. I mean, normal hits are not gonna kill her, but make sure that they do even less damage. So this is one way I'm thinking of playing against double gunners. I might also just use double gunners myself, but most likely not. I don't want to. It's just, I played with them when I started. Now I just like playing different things just to try it out. But I wanted to, give you guys some ideas, because I don't want people to say, oh, you know, double gunners are way too overpowered. There are ways to, you know, beat them. You just kind of have to think about it and plan. You know, you need to have a plan, otherwise you probably will have a tough time, because this map is just great for double gunners, but it doesn't mean that they will always win. There are other compositions that you can play that will do just as well. And see, I actually asked him to check what his damage was against my Glaciella and my Leela with Frederica. So he used all attack cards. He used Titan, which gives plus 25 to physical attack abilities. He used Frederica's Dream, and he used Woe of Love. So that's, you know, the maximum attack he can do. And he still does not one-shot Glaciella with Sharpshoot. Glaciella has 15% missile resist from Ilfrit, and 20% missile resist from the Mask of Deceit VC. And with that, my Glaciella was able to survive being one-shot. But even if she did get one-shot, I will use Leela to full life. And if he had one-shot my Leela, well, she has the zombie TMR, Halloween, you know, Rairu zombie TMR to erase herself. So he has to figure out what he's going to do. Is he going to try to go for my Victra so he doesn't get killed, and, you know, doesn't have any AP left, or he can try to one shot either my Leela or my Glaciella, and if he does that, my Victra has, you know, free reign to do what she wants and, like, pick off one of them to kill. And even if he does kill my Glaciella or Leela, I have a way to bring them back, because I'm running full life and the zombie TMR. So, you know, this is my strategy. This is one strategy that I'm thinking of using. I have some others also that I kind of have in my head, but I wanted to give you ideas. I wanted to challenge you guys to think about it. And I also have another challenge in general. Try playing without using Quicken, because we will not be allowed to use Quicken and for the next class match. So just, you know, get some practice. Maybe you will lose to other players that are using Quicken, but winning this will give you more rewards anyway. If you get a higher ranking with this, you will do way better than, you know, the rewards will be way better than if you win a couple of matches by using Quicken in, you know, the normal match battles. So, you know, even if you're not playing this map, if you're playing the normal match battle map, just try running compositions that don't use Quicken. Just try it out. Try to figure out some strategies. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are, if you have other suggestions, and what else you're thinking of running. Take care now.